Hey guys, welcome to Bianconeri United. Welcome to another video, and today it is official, or it is nearly official. Mathis de Ligt has joined Juventus, and it is reported that's going to be around 60 million euros. He's in Turin right now at the time of recording, doing his medical, or he's arrived for Turin. He's going to be doing his medical tomorrow. And I think it's time to, it's basically confirmed. Unless something terribly goes in his medical, which could happen. I'm not sure, but I doubt it. So unless anything weird happens, Mathis de Ligt will be a Juventus player coming next season. So I wanted to do this video as soon as possible, and first of all, say that Juventus have been doing some good business this summer. Rabiot and Aaron Ramsey on a free, that's very good deals. Juventus has always been good for getting good deals for players, especially on a free. They've always been able to convince them. Their project overall has been very good, and we can see that by their Serie A dominance, and they're always thereabouts in the Champions League. They're always a candidate to do important things in the Champions League. And this season they've been building a good project. Massimiliano Allegri has left Juventus. I think that maybe he saw that there was a problem with the dressing room, and maybe the hierarchy at Juventus wanted to change things around and play a better brand of football with Mauricio Sarri coming in. But returning to the Mathis de Ligt signing, he is going to renew the defense. He's going to add a lot of youth, and already has a lot of Champions League experience, as they already witnessed by himself eliminating Juventus in the Champions League quarterfinals last season. Mathis de Ligt will be playing in Turin for, I believe, a 4-year contract. That it hasn't been disclosed, but it is reported as a 4-year contract, and that he will be having a 130 to a 150 million euros release clause. Now, what does that mean for any other club, and what does that mean for his future? Is he using Juventus as a stepping stone to, progress his career? Maybe. I heavily doubt that anyone will be able to play that release clause. Or more than they will not be able to, no one is going to do so, because over 100 million euros for a defender, that's a lot of money. Doesn't matter who the defender is. Even if it was Maldini at his prime, I believe that would be far too expensive for a central defender. Like, the reason you pay big money for forwards is because forwards, they don't win you the games on their own, but it's more difficult to find, Ousmane Dembele's, Mbappe's, Neymar, Suarez, Messi's of the world than finding good center backs. And we proved that because we signed Clement Longley last season for 35 million euros. And there is good deals for center backs going around, like Abdou Diallo just signed for PSG for 32 million euros, and he's a fantastic prospect of a center back. And actually, Barcelona should have been in to signing Diallo, to be honest, if it was for that price, because I think he's a fantastic center back. But returning to Mathis de Ligt, he has a release clause. It will be going up every season for what reports have been saying, and I don't believe anyone's going to be able to play that release clause. So he's committed about 4 to 5 years of his future, and we could still get Mathis de Ligt. Like, he could maybe sign a contract and have a 4 or 5 year stint at Turin, and then he might decide to change path if he so desires. He could still be a Barcelona player in the future, but I wanted to make this video to also say that Mathis de Ligt hasn't joined Barcelona, and he hasn't joined Barcelona because we didn't want to give him minutes, because there is a player called Gerard Piqué who wants to play everything of every single season in the coming years. And that is a huge problem. Why is that so much of a problem? Because Matthijs de Ligt is not gonna just having played a fantastic Champions League campaign, winning a double in the Netherlands, to playing nearly everything, to playing nearly nothing. And when I mean nearly nothing, let's put it this way: he would not play more than 20% of the minutes of the season. I guarantee that. Because it will be between Piqué, and then you have Ligt, Umtiti, and de Ligt fighting for one spot. And that's just not smart, because no one is gonna get to play anything. And you might be saying, why is Gerard Piqué playing everything? Why is he not rotating? Isn't it time for him to rotate? And yes, you would be right. He should be doing that. And in realistic situations, if he followed more the example of Iniesta, Xavi, who they know they're getting on an age, they start to accept that rotational role a little bit more. Like Iniesta in his last 2 seasons, they didn't play as many minutes of the season, got subbed on a lot more times than in previous seasons. Xavi, the same thing. The year that we won the treble, he played really sporadically. Our midfield trio was Rakitic, Iniesta, and Busquets that season. Gerard Piqué could still add a lot of value to us, but currently we have a big problem at center back, because you might say we have Todibo, we have Ligt, we have Umtiti, and we have Piqué. We have 4 center backs who ideally they're all at a decent level, or some of them are a good level, some of them are at a level where they're in tryouts in a trial period. But within the lines, they're all good 4 center backs that can give us good performances throughout the season. Now, why do I say we have a problem? I say we have a problem because we have, out of those 4 center backs, there is concerns with 3 of them, pardon. And that is that Umtiti has a dodgy knee, he's been having this injury problem for about a year or so, and I don't know how that's gonna progress. I hope it progresses well, because Umtiti at his best is probably tied with the best center back in the world with Rafael Varane. I'm not kidding. At their best, they're better than Van Dijk, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to recover from that at his full. It's yet to see. But Umtiti right now, it's to see whether he's gonna recover or not. Then we have Gerard Piqué. He's 32. He turns 33 next year, and it's getting on an age. Eventually, he's gonna be having to get his process out of the team. We're gonna have to get rid of Piqué eventually, and I mean eventually in the next 2 to 3 seasons. If he has one bad injury, I believe he's gonna diminishing performances a lot. Like, his level really will go down. And let's just put it this way: before this season, I thought Piqué was on a massive decline, that he wasn't even close to the defender that he used to be. Like, since the end of the 2016 season, 2015-16 season, and when the 16-17 started, I thought Piqué was horrendous compared to what he normally used to be for us. But last season, he showed that for the 6-month period that he was still one of the best center backs in the world, but that can quickly end because he's getting on an age, and age doesn't forgive anyone. You cannot escape time, and you will have to be rotated out of the squad. And the last problem is Todibo, who in my opinion has massive potential. And I think that he could be one of the best center backs in the world, maybe. If everything goes well for him and he can progress in the team, he could be one of the best center backs in the world. But the problem is that I don't know Todibo. Like, I know what he can be, but I don't really know what he's right now. Like, he doesn't have Champions League experience. He has very limited first team football experience, and he's 19, so he obviously needs to mature in a lot of things. And it's yet to see. Like, it's a good sign that he's coming back before he needed to come back to training. That's very good, and good things to see from him. But he is still not going to be trusted with the first team starting spot this season. So with only having Clement Lenglet as our like safe option at center back, I really believe that Matthias Ligt was a true necessity this season. Now, if I say that we have a problem at center back, that doesn't mean that we should go ahead and sign any other center back right now, because although we do have a problem, it would be a worse problem if we don't sign the right center back. And for me, there is a few options that we could sign, but they're already either taken or they're gonna be really complicated to sign for this summer. So we should wait ahead and wait for the likes of Skriniar, Nikola Milenkovic. Like, there's good center backs around, but I believe we should wait one more year and then assess our options more carefully. So, with all said and done, I think that Matthias Ligt is going to have a fantastic campaign. Juventus are going to be a threat in the Champions League and in all competitions. And I hope that, and for one last thing before I end the video, Matthias Ligt is going to be earning reportedly 8 million euros a season, which is 2 less million that Barcelona offered him, which is 10 million, and a lot less than what Manchester United and PSG offer him. So anyone that was calling out Matthias Ligt for being like a money grabber, or the things that we hear in the media, they've been attacking the Ligt because he doesn't. Of course, he's not joining Barcelona because he's being offered more money. Because I don't know. Because he doesn't join Barcelona. The real reason he doesn't join Barcelona is because we've decided to keep Piqué and not guarantee him quality minutes to perform during the season. If it was up to him, I'm sure that he would be joining Barcelona, but because we've made it so difficult for him, he's going to be joining Juventus, and he'll probably have a great career at Juventus if nothing goes bad with him, if he doesn't have any bad injuries and if he keeps himself focused on his career. So with all said and done, leave me your comments in the comment section below. Do you think Matthias Ligt is going to be a success at Juventus? Leave me your comments in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Greatness.